basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
And Utah has possession, following the bucket by the Pistons. Augustine with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. Here's B. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the dish to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Utah. Favors with the screen. Clark kicks to Favors. Now here's Burke. D right on him. Here's Kanter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Alec Burks checked in for Utah. And then for Detroit, Josh Smith, he's checked in for Drummond. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Caron Butler. And it's Jennings in for Augustine. Here's Caldwell-Pope, averaging 6 points per contest. And the rejection by Favors.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Burke kicks to Hayward. Can't tie it up as that one misses. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Trailblazers.
How about the box score from that game? The accuracy from the three-point line, just remarkable.
Yeah, it was a stream of threes that allowed them to repeatedly deflate that crowd.
Now here's Burke. Josh Smith unable to get his shot to go. Now here's Burks. Tight defense on him. He hits it from 9. Burks has got his second bucket of the night. The Pistons leading. Pass to B. It's back to Jennings. Left side, Jennings. And the pass to B. It's back to Jennings. And the jumper is good. Jennings has got his 3rd basket of the night. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Burke dishes to Kanter. Looking for Hayward. He gets it there. Good!
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Monroe down low. He's against Kanter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's B. Money from the wing. And the Pistons lead by 3. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Burke, the pass to Kanter. Here's Hayward. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Hayward's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Now, here is Monroe. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Trailblazers in Portland, stolen by Kanter. Here's Burks. That one falls coming off Burks' feet. Burks has got the lead up to 2 now for the Jams.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter. Doing a lot of positive things out there.
And here are the Pistons. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Well, they got beat up the last time they saw these guys. You know, they were in foul trouble all game. I think they had a beef with the officiating, but whatever it was, they've got to avoid that same issue this time around.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, thank you, Kevin. There are a lot of questions as to how Dante Exum will develop as a player. He has the skill to be a 2-guard, but grew up playing point guard. He would prefer the point, saying that's the position that has got me here. That's what I want to be going forward. We'll see if the coaches agree, Kevin.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Doris.
What a night so far for Favors. He has 8 points and also a block shot.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
Boy, their post play has been tremendous so far.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
And to continue, Clark, what Steve was talking about, they were whistled for an inordinate amount of fouls in that game, I recall.
Well, Kevin, they can blame the officials all they want, but when you lose as big as they did, I mean, things wouldn't have been a lot different if they had gotten all the calls, so let it go.
And he knocks down the first one.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Hood checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Hood. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston. Burke with it. Now Smith defending.
Enes Kanter, originally from Turkey, so real promise offensively. He scores well on that left block, and he does a nice job on the offensive board.
I like it. I like it. All day long.
Singler, he's checked in for B. And that does it for the first half of play. Utah out in front.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. We would like to have a stronger second quarter, but we know there's a lot of game left. Hopefully we can get back to how we started the game.
All right, we've got some work to do, but it's not too late. Let's put our stamp.
Big game for B. He's got 14 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
Well, he showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of them.
And on the floor for Randy Whitman as we get into the second half. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Jennings out there with B, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot. B, Burke covering. B, ooh, the double clutch. Rebound, Utah. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And that game, guys, was really a perfect example of how important your bench can be. I thought the reserve production was really the key.
Exactly. That was where a lot of their scoring came from. It was a big game for the backups.
Now here's Hayward. After the miss from B, here's Kanter. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Kanter's got the first bucket of the third here for the Jazz. Pistons trail by 10. Jennings passes to B. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And this gives us a chance to highlight the rookies with the most assists here in the second half of the season. And you look at Exum, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, B.
And now that these two have had some time to get acclimated to life in the NBA, we've seen their leadership skills kick in here in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? When they've gotten a chance, Steve, they've run their team's offenses really nicely. I mean, that's been impressive.
Now here's Hayward, averaging 16 points a game.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Burke kicks to Kanter. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 4 assists in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Jennings drives in, and that one's good. Jennings has got 10.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Now here's Burke. Right now averaging 11 points a game. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Pistons trail by 9. Jennings kicks to Smith. In low to Monroe. And stolen by Favors. Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Jennings. Favors with a screen on Jennings. Burks dishes to Hayward. Clock at 6. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now an 11-point Jazz lead.
You have to love the fact that they created an excellent shot. Now we get a chance to check out Andre Drummond. He's had a great second half of this season. Than rebounding. And he's in the top 10 in the league in blocked shots per game, so he's a real force in the paint defensively.
And, Steve, I think where he's ranked on the rebounding list tells you a lot about his game right now. I mean, he's a smash-mouth glass eater.
Now, here is Smith, averaging 13 points a contest. Here's B. Hits it from three-point range. B's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Monroe. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And here's Canner. Following the 3 from B, and that one's good. Burke.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Passes it to B. He dishes it to Monroe. And stolen by Favors. Here's Hayward. Rebound by the Pistons. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Jennings passes to Drummond.
Andre Drummond, still just 21 years of age, the first one-and-done player in UConn's storied basketball history. And the Pistons staff say he's a sponge. Whether it's breaking down video with assistants or honing his skills, he is really a hard worker.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Burke kicks to Burks. Now here's Hayward, guarded closely. Uncovered. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Hayward's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz. And Drummond came in as the youngest player in the league, Clark. Certainly a pretty raw skill-wise.
Yeah, but you could see the potential. And the biggest thing there, Kevin, was that he had a willingness to work. He came in early his rookie year to train, and last season he leaned on the new rookies to do the same thing, showing some leadership. Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react.